Hello, I'm Natalie Glasson from the Sacred School of OmNa. This week's channeled message is from Archangel Michael, and it's entitled The Link Between Your Birth and Your Ascension. Greetings, beloved beings of light. I am Archangel Michael. I come forth with the angelic vibrations and beings to serve you, to surround you and encapsulate you in angelic love. We are here to support your ascension at this time, to encourage you to explore deep within your being and to allow yourself to access your ascension from the truth of your being. Today we wish to speak of the link between your birth into the earthly reality and your ascension process. Your birth was created by you and your mother and the Creator, as well as your soul. It was a co-creation. There may have been other people's souls involved in this co-creation, and everything was planned. The way that you existed within the womb and the way that you were born, as well as all the experiences that occurred directly after being born. Everything was planned by you. However, what was not planned is the emotional reaction and the beliefs that you created while being in the womb, and also the birthing process and after the birth. You created a scenario that you believed would support certain emotional reactions and beliefs that would then coincide and be compatible to assist you and lead you forth along your ascension process. Now, an example of this may be, maybe you had a very difficult birth, and yet once you were held in your mother's arms, you felt such deep love. And this love filled you, and you carried it forth as a belief into your reality. And maybe for you, ascension wasn't about learning how to love yourself. Maybe it was about something else. Or maybe you had the most blissful birthing experience. And yet when you arrived, you simply felt like you did not want to be in the earthly reality. And so you created beliefs of rejecting people, of rejecting your surroundings, maybe even rejecting yourself and your body. And all these beliefs create circumstances and scenarios in your childhood and adulthood. And these would become an ascension process for you. They become the lessons, the energies to unravel, to heal, to discover, to overcome. And so we can begin to recognize that it's not so much the circumstances of being in the womb, of the birthing process and afterwards. It is how we react. And of course, as souls before you enter the earth, you have no way of understanding how you will react. However, the scenarios and the experiences that you set up for yourself allow you to begin your progression along your ascension pathway. Now, there is a need to understand that many of you will not remember your birth, and you may not have anyone to ask about your birth. And even if you do have someone to ask about your birth, remember that what you will hear will be their interpretation of it, their emotional reaction and set of beliefs that was created at that time. And it actually has no indication to what you were experiencing. And so there is only one thing that can be achieved, and that is to go back into the womb and to allow yourself and guide yourself through that process of being born. And rather than trying to understand what you experienced as physical scenarios, what you will be guided to recognize and understand is more the vibration that you feel in your body, the emotions that come into your awareness, and the thoughts that come into your awareness. You will not need to know how you were born, what happened, who was there, what your mother said or didn't say. None of that is needed for you to achieve this process. What is needed is a willingness to go back consciously and energetically to the womb to understand what you personally were experiencing, the energy vibration, the emotions and the beliefs that were created then and during the birth process. And then there will be a need to recognize whether these energies, emotions, thoughts still remain in your reality, whether you see them as patterns in your reality now. And what these emotions, thoughts and patterns could indicate to you about your ascension process. Because your birth was the start of your ascension process. Being in the womb was the start of your ascension process. And so there is a message, there's something there for you to acknowledge, maybe to heal and transform, or to simply be aware of that pattern remains in your reality. Or maybe that you have already overcome that pattern. And if you find that you felt rejected, it might be that your ascension process is actually to connect with yourself, to connect with everyone around you and everything, to feel the oneness of the Creator. Maybe if all you experienced was pain and discomfort, maybe your ascension process is about allowing yourself to feel comfortable, to support yourself, to look after yourself, to care for yourself. Maybe if you experienced complete and absolute love, like a love bath, maybe there is a need in your ascension process to grow that love, to realize how expansive that love can be and how much you can share it with others. You will be able to understand the unique message and link to your ascension because it is unique to you. It is also as we heal this process that we heal your foundations and we allow a release of energies that simply keep bombarding you or are present within your reality that you simply are unable to shift. I wish to offer to you step-by-step guidelines to achieve this process, which you can achieve in your own time. I do not wish for you to expect too much, but simply to be aware of the subtle energies and messages. First, allow yourself to gain a meditative state. Focus upon your breathing, close your eyes and relax your body. Call forth your guides to surround you and ask them and your soul to transport you, if it is appropriate, back to the womb of your current reality. Allow yourself to breathe deeply. You can, if you wish, imagine that you are in the womb of your mother. Or you can simply breathe deeply and allow yourself to be aware of any energies, emotions or thoughts that come to your awareness. When you are ready, you can ask your guides and your soul to support you in experiencing energetically the birthing process that you experienced, allowing you to enter into this physical reality. Be aware of any emotions, energies, or thoughts that come to your awareness. Then, when you are ready, invite your guides and your soul to allow you to experience what it was like after your birth. Maybe those first few minutes or hours or days after your birth. Then take some time to acknowledge and understand any insights, thoughts, emotions, or energies that you became aware of. Think through to your current reality, your lifetime, and recognize if these energies still remain in your reality. Recognize or acknowledge or ask how these energies, your reactions, emotions and thoughts, how they are linked to your ascension process, your mission, your purpose in your ascension journey. When you feel ready, you may go back to where is needed, whether it's in the womb, whether it's the birthing process or afterwards. Recognize what needs to be acknowledged. What illusions are you holding on to? What are you not allowing yourself to see? What truth is present that you are ignoring? Also invite your guides, your soul, to bring forth what is needed, the energies, the healing, so that you may transform this process, this experience, and watch as the transformation filters into your current reality. And then when you are ready, invite yourself to remember, what do you need to focus on now in your current reality and your ascension process, after understanding more about your birthing process into the earth. If you find this process challenging, you may wish to try it again another time. Sometimes even the approach of a meditation allows for an opening, and when you return, you are able to go deeper. There is so much to discover, so much to heal. And as we said, everything was planned. But your emotions, your thoughts, beliefs were not. They are unique to you and they can be transformed. And their influence, their foundation in your reality now can also be transformed. And when you feel the process is complete, you simply allow yourself to acknowledge the floor and the ground beneath you. Grounding yourself back into the world and your reality. We hope that this serves you in gaining more clarity in your own ascension process and bringing healing where it is needed. We thank you, we love you. I am Archangel Michael. Thank you. Thank you everyone for being present with me today, and I hope that you enjoyed the channeling from Archangel Michael. A very inspiring meditation, I think, that we can create the changes that we need from our birth. Even if we can't remember or don't know anything about our birth, we can access that information because it's always there. And we can make the transformations that are necessary for ourselves, our healing, and our ascension. So have a lovely week exploring, and I'll speak to you next week. Bye. I'd be greatly honored and appreciative if you liked and shared my video today. My YouTube channel has so many channeled videos now, so please do explore those. And if you want more information about joining me on a live webinar or receiving the weekly message via email, please go to omna.org, omna.org. And you'll find so many different channeled material on my website. Thank you.